And welcome, I'm Exesis, and we're continuing in La Resistance, playing as historical Germany. So, well, let's kick the clock off by starting off waiting for Sudetenland here. And we'll hopefully get all of Czechoslovakia today. And that's probably Yugoslavia that can pay, as usual. Alright, time to get some more rubber. We'll start off with that there. And we've also got some other things we're going to do here today, but first I thought I'd show what I've done here. Okay, so the 4th International, I renamed all these army groups so they have some kind of understandable names. And okay, here we go. Oh, okay, so that wasn't really intended. I was doing some testing here with the new patch that came out. I'll just push that on so we actually get post when we get all of these things. Alright, so Hungary renounces the Treaty of Trianon, and we get the Munich Conference, and of course they yield the Sudetenland to us, and that means we can no longer have Hjalmarschaft, a name which I can't pronounce. And of course we're continuing down this here, so we're going down to the Vienna wards directly. This also means we get some more mills. That should have filled out everything that we were doing before, and we probably need a few more on heavy tanks. And we're gonna need to start building armored cars very soon as well. So let's put 4 into, that should be fine with 4 into there. That means we're going to need some more tungsten, so Sweden's got some more on offer, let's grab it while we can. And we've got our open slot here, let's see, we probably want to fill this one out before we do the air designer. And Funk is usually the one that I go to. Hess is gonna do his flight soon, or soon and soon, but it's not worth taking a silent workhorse this far into the game, when we could have taken him so much earlier. Himmler is really good, we'll probably replace Bormann with Himmler eventually, and yeah, so we're taking Funk of course, and because we've still got a bit more to build. Maybe we should be building these while we got Shasht, but I think building them that early just gimp, because we want to have all these factories out producing things as soon as possible. Alright, so we're going to get some more tungsten for that factory soon enough. We've probably got loads of light tanks. No wait, we'll get the rest of them from when we take the rest of Czechoslovakia, of course. And we're still bit behind, so that's gonna be out on time. Maybe, yeah, we should do, that should be with the new factories accounted for. So we're gonna need a lot of armored cars soon. Loads of aircraft in reserves, we like that. We probably need to bump up production of fighters a little bit more. We should be hitting the mark on now, probably need some more on tactical bombers as well. And that shouldn't be any problem at all. Now we're waiting a bit for those there. And yeah, as I was saying, I renamed everything, so I renamed all these submarine fleets and everything as well. This one's complete, those can get to train. We can, let's train these up as well. So I'm shift clicking here to do the naval exercise until all the ones are trained. That's why this other icon shows up there. We'll probably have to do this a few times, and then we pretty soon need to start saving up on fuel. I want to train some aircraft up of course as well, or the new ones. Alright, so let's let the clock go again there. So yeah, peace for now. Everyone's reorganizing here. gonna need to start training all of these guys up soon as well. Recruit to nationalist Spain. No, don't think so. Let's do it that way, so we turn those notifications off. I think we got our next one in the Soviet Union. We won't need that for a while anyway. So let's get rid of those. And I checked with the new patch, and it should be fine, because it was releasing, a lot of countries were releasing things, like Italy's done here, Italian Greece, and it seems to do that even in the latest patch. And I think another one that, oh, let's pause here. They seem to have released Libya here as well already. Was hoping they wouldn't do that. And Portugal has released Angola and Mozambique. And probably down here, I'm guessing Japan has released the Marcus Islands as the Mariana Federation. Yeah, well, it is a reasonable request, but we're staying. And we got research complete there. That was the infantry equipment. So by now we probably want to start going into construction. It's just a little bit ahead of time. So it's fine. Yeah, 3 months ahead of time. That's fine. October, November, December. We won't lose out on too many days from it. Okay, so we got our mills here. And what do we have? How many days more? 19. Now we probably want to, let's just put it into there for now. And we'll grab one from here again in a bit. So yeah, we want to start building some light cruisers as well. So we can probably start off with that design. We've got more than enough here. So we'll start off with the Leipzig. And this is going to be we'll duplicate this one. So this will be the Munich class, I think. That should be the next one in line, the München. There, let's do it properly. And on this one we want to, of course we need to upgrade the engines, because speed is everything. Also want to upgrade the armor, as every little bit of armor helps. 8 is the highest piercing a light gun can have, and where is it? 9 on the, I don't know, I think it might be 9 on these ones, the tier 4 ones. Now this one of course is going to be upgraded as well. We take the light cruiser battery too. And then we want to have, we're actually going to go with a dual purpose main gun for some extra anti-air attacks. And of course for the secondary we go the same. Torpedo launchers, of course. We want to have, let's see, on this slot we're going with the catapults, because on this one we can have depth charges. On this slot here we can't have depth charges, you can only have it on that slot. And so here we want to have sonar and radar, and of course we're going to upgrade the anti-air. And looks like we need just a little bit more of experience there. If we see, if I drop that one for now, we should be able to save it, and then before we add any, as soon as we get 5, we'll upgrade this design. Yeah, and screen ship. So yeah, of course, no, we're not gonna retrofit any ones of them, but it's a good design for this cost. Got a good speed and decent stats overall. Now, of course, it's gonna be with the radar on, we get even more surface detection. And we're not doing the spotter ships with 3 or 4 catapults on, because we don't need to find the enemy, we want to have surface detection so we know where they are and try to choose the engagements. So let's save that one for now. Or we can obsolete the Leipzig. And we need some more experience there. We can, however, fix up some of our divisions here. We've got our marine divisions, so we can probably let the clock run a bit in the end there, or behind the scenes. So I want to have that as a 20 width, and let's tack on some. Oh, okay. So we've got to fix that one in a second. Let's see here. Well, we probably want to have armored recon company. Would that help? That adds 5 armor. What do they have in piercing? 4. That could actually be quite good. And we should have enough light tanks for it. And they added this one here too as well, so we can scroll up and down. Oh yeah, that doesn't impact negatively on the amphibious either. And it does add armor value, which is very good. And a bit of recon. Question is, do we want to spend all that on this one? Because we got quite a lot of. We'll actually hold off a little bit on those. But this is a good one. We need, of course, to put this to. They're up here. Marine. There we go. Marine divisions. So let's save that. And we want to queue up a few of these guys. No, we can't have any more. It should be fine once these start dropping out. We should be able to add on the rest of them. So the paratrooper template is going to be a little bit simpler. So we do it this way with engineers, so that they can hold their ground. And we got the paratrooper divisions, so we try to beef them up a little bit when they land. Alright, I can probably put one of those in at least. We're not adding any deployment places to them, so we can add on more divisions as we get them later. We want to have 10. We're going to add on actually 20 here. We want to have recon companies, and we want to have anti-air and anti-tank in the line here. But we don't really need those just yet. We want to have these out first, and then we'll train them up in the field. So we're saving 20 points for that. That means we've got 54 or 50 points more to play with. And we want to start training up some garrison divisions. Then I'm a little bit uncertain if I want to use this one as a garrison template, which is a lot beefier, or this one. So I'm leaning towards using this one as a garrison division instead. That's a large garrison template. We need to fix up our mountaineers. I think need something more, don't they? They probably want to have some artillery too. And eventually we probably want to expand this one with more mountaineers, but we're going to keep it a little bit slim for now. We'll tack on the artillery, that helps them out quite a lot. We had the cavalry brigades. Yeah, those are the ones we're using. We should probably use one more cavalry there just to get them up to 10 combat division, or 10 combat width, because we've got a few of these in the field, and it's not that much. And let's train up some of these, because we're going to need to garrison quite a lot of forts and things later on. Oh, not that many. Okay, these are, yeah, they go on. Do we take, no, we took the small ones. I think we want to train. Let's put those down to low for now. Let's rename this one as well into garrison. Did we have a dash on the other one? No. We'll put these up to garrison divisions. There we go. Rename. And we just pop this one up into, well, we can have them like that for now. And we'll add some more there. I'm thinking we add one army of them on low. So that once these are done and we start training these in the field, these will be reinforced with whatever's left over. Okay, let's see what we've got for dockyards. Yeah, we're gonna start building those cruisers soon, so let's pop any extra dockyards into submarines here. And let it run again. Oh yeah, I thought that looked like carriers for a moment. I thought, what? Am I in the wrong save game? But no, we're on the right one. Just our nav bomber sitting there. We're gonna have to deploy some more fighters soon as well. These are... we were kind of waiting for us to have some of the long range ones. We should be able to set up a few wings of the long range ones now, right? Yeah. And how many wings do we want of these? Just have to check that quickly. So that should be about... or we can start with 4 wings. We should end up with 6 wings, so they'll be specialized. Perfect. And at the same time we get some free factories there. We'll use this. We'll put it up to 100. It doesn't matter with that, but we'll duplicate. I thought. Yeah, let's redo that. So we need to go there and put 1 long range over up to 100. There we go. Specialized. Perfect. Let's put... no. Damn it. So we don't need these many of them, of course. We want to have 6 of them. 3, 6, perfect. And these can get to reinforce whichever way they want to. There. Yeah, no retreat is fine. So, here we go. And after we got the armored car here, I am very tempted to take that, but I'm also very tempted to get this. That means we're going to start production of these before the invasion of Europe. But we could go with artillery or something before, since that is a fairly long research and it's way ahead of time. So we'll do that. We go artillery first. And of course we need to add the armored cars into production. So switch the planes off for now, so we get these up there. No, put them up there, and then down. Yeah, they can probably be up there. And we'll put 4 factors into that. We'll actually need quite a lot of these now. Now we'll take 1 back for the armored cars. And put the aircraft on again, so we go sane again. So after those, we can probably add 5, 6 to there, and 2 more to there. Should be fine. Yeah, we're not building a lot of these, are we? That's just to keep them reinforcing mostly. So we're very soon going to get the new submarine hull as well. That means the new engine. So we're going to need the naval experience to upgrade all the submarines. But we need to get those light cruisers out first. Okay, so Sweden's not really wanting to do our thing here. So we're going to go and put diplomatic pressure. Is it that one? No, it's control trade. So we'll do that in Stockholm. And here we go on... oh yeah, and I found where we can see this on collaborations here. We can see what we've got, so we don't have to keep track of it. And 75 is actually very good. But I think over 80 we get the new regime thing, and I really want to see what happens with that. And then we ideally want to get some, France as well. We'll do it this way. I'll put them both in there. I think she got linguist by now. So she can be controlling trader for a little bit. Is she sick? Yeah, linguist. Wonder what it does. To acquire... Oh, okay. So she can get double. That's cool. Okay, so we're missing tungsten again. Yeah, that's because we're not getting everything we want. They're exporting to Denmark too. Oh, and they've got a lot of trade influence. We're probably better off trying to, at least for now, getting some from Portugal instead. Well, do it that way. And she can stay here and control trade until we get that far. How are our cryptos doing? Yeah, they're not going very well, are they? That takes a long time. Let's pause Belgium and the Netherlands. We'll try to get France and Poland first. We probably don't need to pause that as well. Okay, so we got the submarine hulls, perfect. And this means it's time to go for even more of these. So we could go for dispersed industry directly, but I think we've got enough factories that this one's actually gonna... Yeah, so we're going with advanced machine tools. Let's see. And what more to do now? So we're probably just waiting for this to finish now. And then we've got 2 more focuses I want to burn through. Okay, great. We've got our naval experience, so go here. Yeah, we know we've got those. But we really need to put the radar on here. Save that one. Oh, we're probably still getting overfilled. So what's happening here now? Someone else is buying. Yeah, the Netherlands are buying too. Well, let's decrease there again. And they're probably way ahead of us as well, aren't they? Yeah, that's 200 there too. And let's see, we probably want to add, let's just add in 4 of those and put them all over to the high sea fleet. Yeah, there we go. Now 1 of each. So destroyers down to the bottom. Let's put it up that way. And we want to reduce the submarines a little bit as well. And add more here. How many more do we have? Well, stack on another one there. Reach. That should be fine. Oh, finally, low manpower. So yeah, we've got our submarines here. We probably wanna... We should have gotten a fairly decent... No. I thought maybe we would have gotten one with the radar on. But the radar can't be in slot 1. So we need to build this one. It's gonna cost... Yeah, we probably only need to put the radar on actually and upgrade the engine. The engine's 3, so 8 experience for that. The cruiser sub only needs a new engine, of course. Okay, so the first Vienna awards. That's basically us getting down. And doing Fate of Czechoslovakia now is a little bit too early, as that happened in 5th of March. So we're gonna do the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Normally I wouldn't actually do this one because I like to have all of Poland, but doing this kind of historical playthrough, I quite like the idea of it. We'll have to fight the Soviet Union from all the way back here. So it's a lot more territory we have to catch or capture. Let's see, do I need to... Yeah, there we got rid of that one. So let's go in on the cruiser submarines and upgrade the engine. And that reduces the visibility by 1. And increases the fuel usage and increases the speed. But that's fine. We could actually upgrade the torpedo tubes on this one, these ones as well. As we get the torpedo tubes on the same, we'll probably do that eventually. But for now, that's good enough. So this will be the... Oh, come on. There we go. The type 9C. Duplicate and save. We'll obsolete the B. Put the C on, bring that up to there. And we've got 5 of those. And just 1 more of those. So we continue building these. These go into submarines. Yeah, those can go into the submarines. I'll go into the submarines. That just means they'll sort themselves out, because I fixed up the... We can unpause again. I fixed the numbers here so they'll automatically reinforce. Then hopefully go out and train up as needed. We should have a fairly formidable U-boat weapon when we get there. Let's see, do we have the trait selected for all of these? I think all of the submarine commanders have it fixed. No, Dönitz doesn't. So this is good if we're going with submarines in our fleets, where we've got them for hunting down convoys. So we're going to get both of these. Extra hit chance and cooldown. That makes the submarines so deadly. Hopefully Bowen will, Herman Bowen will start getting the Seawolf fairly soon, and we can get the same things there. Since his submarines are really good as well. So let's see what we got going here. Yeah, we've got loads of planes. What are we lacking again? Rubber. Okay, so we're starting to get the aircraft again. We're probably gonna need to spit out some more Musalam. Are we building? Yeah, we can probably tack on some more there. Let's put them down the bottom for now, and we'll move them up later on. Oh, this was an 80% state. Of course we're gonna build that. And 90%. That's good. It's another 71 there, and here. Let's tack those on. We need 3. We put an additional 8 in the queue, I think. We've got 7 more empty slots. Let's put another 2 in there then. 2, 4. No, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We want to have at least 9 more here. 3, 4, 5, 9. Yeah, we can probably skip these for now. That should be a quick one. Let's move it up. Alright, so we're starting to get our proper panzer divisions now. The medium tank ones. Got a good speed. Nice. Must be me. Yeah, we're missing some armored cars. That's weird that it deployed not fully fixed up. So we'll move that one over there. And this light division goes over to Rommel. And we finished the air. Let's see what we want to do here. So we've gotten this one. If we want to take more, it's on experience. So we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to go instead for rubber. Since we're building our plants now, we're going to start to get these. And getting that rubber saves us on importing, and once the war starts we're not going to be able to import very much. So let's fire that off again. Now we're soon done with the armored spearhead as well. There we go. Now we're going down here to Sverpunkt. So just continue on. At least the UK didn't release all of their gazillion small states. That would be a real bummer. And they released something there as well. A lot of small states everywhere. Okay, so we got enough to upgrade another one of the submarines. We can probably leave that running. So let's go in and we want to see what we can do here. So we want to have submarine engine 3, let's put the torpedo tubes 3, radar 11. Do we want to have fill it up? No, that's fine. So this is going to be the... And we just go along with the type 7. And we'll do this as C. I think it was C41 or something that had the big improvements where they made them a little bit longer. And this is fine. There we go. Obsolete that, obsolete that. Put these into the construction queue. Put them up a little bit higher up. Want them up there. So we're going to build 13 of those into submarines. And just one more of those. Thank you. And there we go. Let's see, we don't really have enough dockyards for everything of this here. We want to tack all of these down to 3. So we can get a little bit more dockyards down into the cruisers here. Probably need to push those up a little bit as well. I'll do it that way. And it should be fine, we get 6 more dockyards from there. That will sort itself out. Okay, so we got some political power again. We'll fill out the last one here, of course. Messerschmitt. No brainer. It's going to be a little bit before we design a new fighter anyway. That's why I take that one last. Yeah, it's about time to import some more rubber. Let's check how our construction queue is going. Let's put that one up there. We can have them both going. Okay, so we got our artillery here. That means we go for... What were we gonna do? Yeah, the panzers, of course. Don't want to forget those. That's instead of 350 days, that's 300 days now. And we spent what, 80 something days on the 100 days on the artillery. So we lost 50 days on doing the artillery first. But that also means we start producing artillery before the war here. And since we're only using support artillery, we want to have good supporting artillery, of course. So let's see here, we can... No, it's not a paratrooper, I wanted to add a marine if I can. Perfect. We want to have about 4 marine divisions, I think. So yeah, 3 marine divisions and 4 paratrooper divisions. Once we get that far. I want to get all of these out first. How much are we missing? Oh yeah, 1,000 more medium tanks. Gonna take some time. And just armored cars here. Well, let's pop that one up to high priority and we can get these out. These they're the light divisions. We should read. That's because we added them before we changed the name of them, I think. Well, that's okay. That's how our cruiser submarine's going. I'll wait a bit more before we upgrade the torpedo tubes on those. So this will be... Hopefully we'll get these done mostly by 1940 there. So that's a proper panzer division, that too. Let's pop it in here. We need to start building some motorized divisions as well. The light division in there. Let's take the cab, pop them out and pop them in. Yep. And yeah, we've got the other 2 going there. And so the next one is Fate of Czechoslovakia. And here we go. So yeah, we can close that down. We can close that one down. Yeah, perfect. They signed it. Of course they did. We're on historical mode. They don't have a choice. Okay, so we're running a bit low on fuel here. And we're running out of things to use the naval experience on. more than the damage control things. So we'll put these on hold for now. Let me put our fuel going up again. This one in here again. Yeah, perfect. And what do we have for our motorized divisions? We've got loads of experience again. So what do we want to do here? For the motorized, we probably want to add some... We want to add support instead, maybe. I'm thinking we could add these here as well. Yeah, let's add anti-tank and anti-air, just to beef them up a little bit, make them a little bit less vulnerable to air and to tanks. They can hold their own a little bit better. And motorized recon, we can probably put these up to light armored recon as well, and that will give us, most importantly, increases reconnaissance, which is supposed to be more important now that tactics change more often. So let's do that, essentially bump them up to that as well. There we go. Now we want to add on some of these. Down with that. We should have our motorized here. Those are more important than the garrison divisions, of course. And let's see, I think we probably need 7 of those, don't we? Because we've already got 1. And we'll leave those on medium priority because we actually want equipment to go here. So it's a lot of motorized there. Do they have all the motorized? Yeah. Actually think these ones got some motorized, didn't they? Yeah. We might need to produce some more motorized then. I think that's a little bit too little. Where do we have the motorized? There, no? There we go. Yeah, well, that surplus isn't gonna last, is it? There we go. Let's check in on it. Okay, 97 days, that's nothing. Let's leave it. Better to produce a bit more attack bombers then. What more did we have on our divisions that we wanted to fix? So these are very soon done. We could probably, no, that's the wrong one. Don't have anything more we want to add to that one just yet. We said we wanted to have some armored recon companies here. Do we have equipment for it? Okay, no problem at all. That's nice to start beefing up. And we went with the armored recon there, not the armored car recon, because it bumps up armor a little bit more, and I think that might be helpful. Especially once we get the 1941 tanks. The question is if we want to fix up this as well, since I don't think we've got anywhere near enough cars for that. We need 2,500 cars for that. No, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Could do cavalry attachments, just to get some reconnaissance up, and that'll give us, yeah, of course, we're going to need lots of that. Now we'll skip that for now. Do we have enough to put in the anti-tank and anti-air at the moment? Yeah, got more than enough, way more than enough. And that brings us up to 20 combat width, and gives us quite a lot more, especially hard attack, but also a little bit more soft attack. Not really breakthrough, but more piercing, lots more piercing. And that's enough to pin a lot of divisions. So let's put that in. And this also means that all our divisions here will drop in experience. Or should do. No, yeah, they should drop in experience. And probably when they get the equipment. I will start training those up after Czechoslovakia, just so they're done before the summer. We also need to deploy our aircraft and start training up those. We might need to import some oil from the Soviet Union. 2 more there. Probably need to have those 4. We'll pop those up at the top. We're starting to get our refineries now, but it's going to take quite some time before we actually get those. That's the last light division. So we got our first armored division fixed up here. That means Mr. Rommel, you can start training. As we get them all up to spec. Don't think we're gonna use guerrilla fighter on them. The submarines don't seem to be training at all. Let's turn it off and turn it on again. See what happens. Turn it off and turn it on again. It might be, yeah, because we've gotten some new deployments. They should be out training a little bit more. Those should be waiting, of course. Yeah, now we're running out again. That's fine. And soon we've got enough rubber to cancel now, because we're importing a little bit more and we're finishing up the factories there. Okay, so let's go back to construction and let's bump that up to the top. And how are we doing here? Should this operation be, yeah, very soon done? And then we've got this one we finish up in end of March, I know, 35 days. Yeah, so beginning of April. And as I said, it happened in reality on the 15th of March. So we're finished with the construction, then we're going for infantry equipment. We still need to get these two bumped up. We want to get these into production so our special forces at least can have them. Since they're small divisions. And these will be done very soon as well. Should be able to have enough army experience to continue on with the next land doctrine. Once we're done there, and we're more or less done with our templates. I do want to add recon to the infantry divisions later on as well. We will take them when we get there. But we should be deploying the last divisions here very soon. Let's bump them up to high priority, just so we get them out there. Let's see, Marines, we can add another unit. That's all for the Marines. I want to add some more paratroopers later on as well. These garrison divisions, they just get out here in Hanover once they start getting equipment. I got all their support equipment at least. And they're going to be done there soon. So what are we running a big shortage of? Did I misread when we upgraded that? I thought we had enough anti-tank units or anti-tank guns for all the infantry divisions. Oh well. They're gonna be a little bit short of them for quite some time then, I guess. We're probably not gonna face any bigger tank battles until we fight the Soviets. Advanced machine tools, let's go to dispersed industry. Yeah, so we're just waiting for this here now. And then we get to start organize against Poland. Alright, so I wish we got a pop-up that said something is completed. So we got, oh yeah, we changed this value again. So we got this value 3 different ones all the 3 different times. But 20, that brings us over 80. And we're up to 95% collaboration, so that should allow us to install a collaboration government there. So we probably want to add some, let's put these down in France again. We probably want to add some compliance in France, and I'd love to get some in Norway as well, probably down here too. And we'll see how much we can get before the war. Hopefully we can probably only get one in France. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Alright, so these are all off now, I think. It's half and half. Put those into there. Let's take 18 more and put those into this one. Half those, put them in there and put them in there. I might want to keep them just on the border here for now. Just for role playing. And we'll move them over as soon as we've annexed them. And we're saving up the area experience we have, so we can make one final variant just as the war breaks out. And because when the war breaks out, we're gonna be starved of rubber for a while. So we're gonna be converting a lot of our old fighters into newer models, just so we keep the production efficiency going. So we'll let those build out now, and we'll see how these doing. Perfect, that one's full. There. We can probably pause those for a bit. And let's pause all of you. No, I want to pause you. Do you have anyone that's almost done there? Yeah, that's okay then. Because I think the fleets take the entire fleet out to train. At least it feels like it from the fuel usage. And we need to start building up our reserves now, so we don't run dry in the war. Alright, and oh yeah, this is one of the choices I should have thought a little bit of before. I see the AI sets up Slovakia as a puppet. I usually like to go with this one. And both of these are nice, but since this is the part that will resist us, we don't have any kind of cores down in Slovakia, only in Czechia, or in the Czech part of it. War support we don't need. We're gonna get war support either way. Oh, it actually sets compliance there now, if we set it up as a puppet state. Sudetenland, Eastern Sudetenland. Ah, alright. So we get a lot more compliance here. We can check that? No, we can. Yeah, we should be. No. But we could go in here and we can check here. What we've got, no. Eastern. Oh, because the Slovakia becomes Sudetenland and Eastern Sudetenland. Alright, I don't understand. Sets compliance. Yeah. Don't want to have loads of small puppet states. And Hungary, I think Hungary should be joining us, since we're playing historical. Yeah, let's give it to Hungary. That means we don't have to deal so much with it. And let's check what happened here. Okay, so we've got resistance in Czechoslovakia, because we don't have any kind there. And we got our Schnelle Division, our military police. We're probably gonna add some armored cars to that eventually as well. So I think, can we see what the resistance target is? There, the target is 75 and we've got -10. So we probably want to go up to Yeah, that's resistance target -7. That means it targets to 0. But if we go with secret police or something, this is going to be fun to play with. That means we get a little bit more resources out of them now. What's the big difference there? Yeah, well, let's try to put them on the local police force and see what happens if it starts going up or down. So they've been protected, and let's put some squeeze on Yugoslavia. Let's go back into the military view. Oh, we got, did they join here, or, because these are, no, those are mine divisions. What happened to, because there's only supposed to be 18 in this. Oh no, because we got loads of the Austrian troops as well, of course. So we've got a few of these. Now we'll take some of these that are, how many do we need to remove? 5? Probably. Yeah. These guys go into there. Perfect. And let's just click OK on that one. Yeah, no, we're not going to dismantle them yet. We're going to select the next national focus in the next episode, because we're getting to that. Okay, we're probably going to just pop up garrisons to top priority, pop that down. And we pop that one down and pop the garrisons up. Let's move these down. This is going to be, so let's pop that down there, and we want to add 16, no, 19, because we got 5 up here. And we can just pop these on the Yugoslavian border for now. That's perfect. Did they join the Axis as well? Alright, so then problem solved. That's a big advantage of giving them Slovakia, I guess. So let's go here, and we get a stronger ally, of course. Niederbayern, no, we go Lower Austria, reinforce that line. And the garrison troops we can move up a bit, because we want those to start finishing out. Actually, probably back to where they were. They're less important than the offensive divisions. These up. I can probably put those up there. Paratroopers, we can add at least one more. If we want to have 2 more paratroopers. And then we can start increasing the mountaineers to size. Alright, but that's all for now. Thank you all for watching. Take care and see you next time.